This past Sunday, due to the fact of inclement weather, many of you have not been at Mass, and so it would be nice to really reflect on the readings that we had this past Sunday. And the readings were taken from the prophet Micah, from the letter of the Hebrews, and from the Gospel of Luke. And we know that in the first reading we already have an idea who this Messiah and the chosen people are going to encounter, what kind of a Messiah he is. And from all the prophets, from all the 16 prophets, Micah really pinpoint even the place where the Messiah will come. And you, Bethlehem, although you are small among the clan of David, you are going to be chosen from where the Messiah will be born. And that city is going to be the city from where David is going to be born, the second king of the Jews. And we know that in the Annunciation, the angel said to Mary, and he will take the throne of David his father, and he will reign forever. He is going to be a shepherd. He is going to be majestic. He is going to be of strength. And he is going to be the one that really his kingdom will reach to the ends of the world. If we go in the Gospel, we find Elizabeth at the sound of the greeting of Mary in her ears, full of joy and filled with the Holy Spirit. She went and said those words that are really very impressive, that the Church gave them to us in the recitation of the Rosary, because they are words that really identify who Mary is. Who I am, Elizabeth said, that the mother of my Lord shall come to me. Already Elizabeth recognized Mary as the mother of God. She recognized her as the mother of the Adonai. She recognized her as the one that God has chosen. And she said to her, from the time your greeting entered from the time your greeting have come to my ears, I have really rejoiced with my baby. And then she said to her something that is very special. And blessed are you who believe that the word of the Lord will be fulfilled. What a great lesson for us, huh? Blessed are you who believe, because Mary believed before she conceived. And that is really a paradox to Zechariah, who left the angel Gabriel in the temple at the time of the incense, when he revealed to him that he is going to have a child with Elizabeth. And instead of being obedient, he really tried to even tell the angel that this cannot be. But I like to focus on the second reading, which is really the power of this, as we say, message that we are dealing with on the fourth Sunday of Advent. And the letter of the Hebrew is an author that really was very close to St. Paul. And he was close to St. Paul because what we read in this letter, really we have a trace of that same teaching in St. Paul. When Christ came into the world, he said, sacrifice and oblation you wish not. How can God is going to be offered him what is his? Everything that we see around, that we see, as we say in the Greek, visible or invisible, belongs to him. So now, if it belongs to him, how can we offer it to him? But then he said, the body you prepared for me. Because in sacrifice of the law, in those bullocks and lambs they offer you, you will not delight it. Because sin was and still remains. But you said to your son that you are going to prepare a body for him. And that preparation began from the time that man really sinned in the Garden of Eden. And at that very moment that sin entered the world, God made a promise that he is going to make a wage war against the serpent, who identified as the devil. He told the serpent that the woman is going to really put her feet on his head. He's going to go after her. But the fruit of her womb is going to make victory over him. Is going to really shackle him. He's going to be defeated. And that defeat took place there at the foot of the cross. When Christ breathed his last, and death was defeated, and sin